Hi, and welcome back. In this video, we're going to talk about how we can test our code in Go. So to create and run a test file, you need to create a Go file with this name. So the star is a wildcard, it could be anything. As long as the file ends with underscore test.go, Go will know that this is a test file. And then to run all your test files in a package, you just type go test. Like when we run our Go files, we write go run whatever the file name is. Here we write go test. So for demonstration, we're going to write a couple tests for our deck project, and these will be the test cases. We will make sure that our create new deck function creates a deck with the correct number of cards. So that means we have to make sure that our deck contains 52 cards because there's 13 values and 4 different types. Let me double check that. I'm pretty sure that's the case. Yeah. So there's 4 different suits and there's 13 values, so that's 52 cards. So we have to make sure that our new deck created contains 52 cards, and two extra test cases that we're going to add is to make sure that the first card in our deck is the Ace of Hearts, and the last card in our deck is the King of Diamonds. Otherwise, if any of these 3 test cases fail, we know that our new deck function has an issue. And as you can see, the first card that's created should be Ace of Hearts, and the last card should be King of Diamonds. So this is the function we're testing pretty much, this new deck function, to make sure that it gives us a 52 card deck with the correct cards. So now, going to whichever directory you want to create your test file in, you will create a file called deck_test.go. Now, you don't have to write deck in the front here. Like I said, it's a wildcard, but we're going to do deck_test.go because it's the test file that's going to be used for our deck.go functions. So that's a convenient, appropriate name for this test file. And then I write package main up here. Simple enough. And now, 1 second. If I actually go into where this is saved, and I were to temporarily move this out of the directory for a second, and then go into my terminal here and type in go test, we will see that document/go, and I do go test, you'll see that it says there's no test files. Now I need to put that back in. Copy. Put that back where it belongs. So now we have our test file here. So package main, and then we have to write a test function. And I'm going to call our function test new deck because that's what it's doing. This function is testing our new deck function pretty much. And as a parameter here, don't worry about this star pointer thingy here. This is as you know, this is the parameter type, and this is just the name. So this is the type here. It's a pointer to something. So don't worry about it for now. I'll talk about pointers later. But this is pretty much the Go test handler. T is our test handler here. So if something is wrong, we tell the t value test handler here that something is wrong. So this is pretty much our skeleton for our function here. So I'm going to create a new deck using our new deck function from deck.go right here, and I'll pass it to this variable d. And now the first test case was to make sure that our deck is 52 cards. Make sure deck is 52 cards. So we'll just do if length of d does not equal 52, then we'll tell our test handler that something is wrong. So t.errorf expected deck length of 52, but got whatever the length of the deck is. So now we can save that and try it out. So let's type go test. And as you can see, it says that it passed, and it's okay. Everything's good. Now let's make sure that it actually tells us if there's an error. So we know that our deck returns 52 cards. So let's just change this to 50 really quick. So this is obviously going to fail because it's going to return 52, and 52 is not equal to 50. So as you can see, it fails. And it prints our message, expected deck length 52, but got 52, which is the correct case, but I changed this to 50 here, which is why it failed. So it fails. That's just to show that it would actually fail if there was a problem. So let me fix that back. And then our second case was to make sure that the first card was the Ace of Hearts. So make sure first card is Ace of Hearts. So if the deck at 0 does not equal Ace of Hearts, then we'll tell our test handler to print the error, errorf, expected first card of Ace of Hearts, but got whatever is at the deck at 0. So let's test it now. And as you can see, it passes, everything's good, but let's make it fail. So let's just take out this S right here. So now this is going to fail. And it fails. Expected first card of Ace of Hearts, but got Ace of Hearts. So there's a typo right here. But as you can see, it will fail. Let me fix that typo. And then our last case was to make sure that our last card is King of Diamonds. So if deck at length of D, or yeah, -1. So we're looking at the last card in our deck here. Does not equal King of Diamonds. Then we'll tell our go test handler to print the error. Expected last card of King of Diamonds, but got whatever it actually got. And we'll do go test again. And everything's good, everything passes, and let's make sure this will actually fail. Let's just remove that S again like last time. And as you can see, it fails. Prints out the error message from the test handler. Let's fix that back up. And so everything's good. Everything passes. So we're pretty certain that our test new deck function from deck.go is good. We tested it and it seems good. So that's how you write test files in Go to test your code. Very simple. Don't need any unit testing, code testing, third-party software like Selenium or whatever like that, or whatever else. It's just all in Go. It's very nice, very convenient, very easy. So thanks for watching, and in the next video we will be wrapping up our project here and going over everything we did. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.